Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I said there's no justice when it comes to the American criminal justice system when it comes to African Americans across this country. And, you know, you see this woman right here, Betty Shelby, is become Mrs. Untouchable. Not only she's not going to see, charges of killing, Terrence Crutcher, but she's not going to receive federal civil rights charges as well. So it's like, if people talk about, well, this is the broken justice system. No, the hell is not a broken justice system. It's set up that way that they can get away with murder, but we can't. It's, and I'm going to go ahead and read this article now, but it's like they want to please, the prison system, who owns the prison system. They're pleasing them, make them happy for putting, black people in prison and getting true murderers out. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is from Vibe magazine. It says Betty Shelby won't face civil rights charges in the death of Terrence Crutcher. I'm gonna read this. It said Betty Shelby, the Tulsa, Oklahoma police officer who shot and killed unarmed Terrence Crutcher alongside of a highway, was found not guilty of manslaughter, and now, according to the New York Times report, she won't face civil rights charges either. On Friday, March the 1st, the Justice Department concluded it found no evidence Shelby's force against Crutcher was objectively unreasonable under the outline set by the U.S. Supreme Court. Any allegation of law enforcement misconduct and willful deprivation of civil rights is taken seriously, R. Trent Shores, U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Oklahoma, said in a statement. However, the evidence in this case did not support pursuing criminal prosecution. Moving forward, I hope that citizens and law enforcement will continue to work together to better our community. I'm going to stop you right there. It's not going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why it's not going to happen. Because as long as you're killing unarmed black men and women, people in the black community won't trust the justice system anymore. They way don't trust the justice system. Because you're killing unarmed black men and women, and there's no, and police will not be held accountable of that. And see, now Betty Shelby can walk, enjoying, going on vacations, and nothing's gonna be done. Nothing's gonna be done against her. So I'm gonna continue reading this. It said an attorney for Crutcher's family said the decision to not level any civil charges against Shelby, who alleged she thought Crutcher was reaching for a gun at the time of the shooting, speaks to the flawed justice system. Part of the problem is the bias in our system against African Americans, but the problem is also how the law is structured, Demario Solomon Simmons said in an interview. It is almost an impossible burden to prove a federal civil rights violation, so it set up the scenario where you get disappointing but not surprising results. A wrongful death lawsuit was filed against the city of Tulsa in June of 2017. Is currently still pending. In May 2017, 6 months after Crutcher's killing, Shelby was found not guilty. During the time after the shooting and prior to the trial, she was placed on paid administrative leave after her acquittal. Shelby received back pay. Soon after, she began working part-time as a reserve deputy for a town 30 miles away from Tulsa. Last week, she became a full-time employee working at the courthouse. Sheriff Scott Walton expressed no hesitation about hiring her. She has done a fine job, and I am thankful to have her as part of our operation, Mr. Walton said. I am not trying to be a cowboy here. I'm just saying Betty continues to do her job, and it is certainly my opinion that she deserved the community in Tulsa well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop you right there. That it's showing that black people in this country, we're never going to get justice. You've seen all these stories of police officers either not decided not to indict or not seeking criminal charges or found not guilty of all charges whatsoever. It's like they can just kill a black person and walk out scot free because they know they can get away with it. Obviously, what we're seeing is that they don't give a damn about black people at all. When you have, you know who, 45 as president, you see a lot of police officers now has the authority to do what they do. Now, even in the FBI statistic in 1996 has read that white supremacists is infiltrated police departments all across the country. That's from the 19. That's from the. I'm sorry, not the 1996, the 2006 statistic that police officers has been, infiltrated by white supremacists. So we really don't know if she's one of them, but it's scary that we as black people